the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo, lakad mo,
Normally.
When you're the Mars, he can leave your arena anytime he likes. He can enter your arena anytime he likes and kind of make it his own, but the puck prevents that from happening.
Okay, we've got a Conker picked up for Motivate. So the Gacha Boy Conker, it's in a pretty good matchup versus Xilin on the puck as well. Xilin's not going to have...
that he's at least going to get that Rocket Barrage for 2 points.
We'll see MKOS is off to a pretty good start, and top lane looks like KMP's having a decent time as soon as, of course, it always happens. As soon as you move away from one of the lanes you're paying attention to, that's when the kills occur. It's going to be crazy at the moment. I think... Is this... Often Undying is very strong versus melee strength heroes. Is this a lane as, well, Gacha Boy gets a solo kill mid onto Xilin, so he's off to a flank. Needs some bottle charges, probably needs a help from support. It's going to be top lane though. RSG looking to hit back as Leaf's in trouble. Looks to drop the tombstone. This is giving time to KMP to beat onto Xiao Bonbon on the backline, and KMP with a finishing blow thanks to the dagger, cutting that 2 points in the Rocket Barrage is enough to get rid of Mastros's life, and finally RSG 8 minutes in can get their first kill.
Yep. So Xilin pretty much has to be part of every single fight. With every coil, it is not a high cooldown spell. You need to fight, but Gacha Boy now he wants the Wisp,
and he's gonna have the Wisp. Gacha Boy, quick and easy kill, and well, I don't think he's gonna go down. Xiaoyu has the arena. They just get the combination from the high ground, but Gacha Boy is trying to play with the run buff for the moment. It does expire, and it will not matter.
Tanking in the Kunkka, they shouldn't go for kills, but if they want to pressure out the lane, they can definitely get themselves together and just beat this unstoppable force.
Oh, KMP might be in trouble. Xilin's going to try and move in with the coil. They have to relocate as well. The first aggressive use of it this game, and MKS pops in front of the Phantom Assassin, offering the damage to get rid of the position one's life, and now they can turn their attention over to the Undying. Xilin, well, that's how you can get him back into the game, securing it.
He didn't smoke immediately with the Kunkka towards the mid lane and force something
they want to fight top. Look at this, they're baiting. Xiaoyu's going to turn it back around. They're luckily enough that he got the boat off, so the run buff should be enough. And Gacha Boy's really tanky, 2k health. You're not killing this man at all. They might still have to try and focus on the eye. The sustain is something that's going to prove to be an issue as MKS sustaining through the damage, but it doesn't matter with 5 heroes on Motivate surrounding Radiant on their side of the map, and now they can go for another as Xiaoyu moonwalking back to the safety of his tower. It gets the spear connection, but the damage is lacking for RSG. So Xiaoyu will be another casualty of war, and this is a whole...
The rest of his team is hunting somewhere else. It's gonna be very tough for RSG now to do anything. That's why they have to go for a smoke. They need a kill right now.
Gacha Boy, he's got the BKB, so they have to be perfect. The damage is really ramping up, and even once he gets the magic immunity off, it will not matter. Now down to bottom, Xilin's in trouble. He's gonna be able to get the phase shift off. Looks like Xilin does it. Oh, okay, this is the turnaround. Coil onto 3, instantly gets broken. Xiaoyu's gonna fly over the tree line again. The Mars finding multiple heroes inside the walls as her farm, as we look at MKS, he's getting a lot. Hold that thought as mid lane. Xiaoyu, there we go. This time they're gonna be able to run into Masaros. The Sand King is killed off with ease. Not really much committed. Xiaoyu forced to drop a defensive arena. A lot of the damage already dealt onto the Mars. He doesn't have the BKB just yet. Xiaoyu's getting pummeled down. But Alicia's going to hold Motivate back in their tracks. Can they rush? No boat was used. Leaf's going to try and scout this out, but Xiaoyu's going to jump. There's no backup, so when Dying's killed off, he's got a buyback. They'll now get confirmation. Wait, Xilin, he jumped in. He's into the middle. Xilin wants blood, but no one else wants to join him. So the puck making space, the rest of the team soon to close the distance. Xilin's in trouble though. One stun into the chain control. Oh no, Xilin just getting a little bit too greedy. The rest of RSG, they don't have this mobility to be able to
stone, but I'm not sure what the puck was doing. They're zoning out people, sure, but the rest of the team needs to be in Roshan. Now they'll walk in. Let's see what the RSG can do about this one.
All right, MK's gonna charge in the middle. They get the stun connection.
Beautiful jump.
They might be able to blow up the Phantom Assassin at the last second. The heal isn't enough. Soul Rip still trying to stand his ground, but the leash, it's preventing him from escaping. KMP finally gets out, but now with the counter initiation as Mastros jumps in. A gigantic epicenter, holding back RSG, and more importantly, giving KMP a window to escape. But MKS on round 2, they want to go back in. A burrow up to the high ground. Mastros, he's going to be okay. Moving to the north, the Soul Rip, all the sustain. It's enough to keep Motivate alive. No one's dead just yet on Motivate. Maybe finally Mastros, another burrow, he gets out. Mastros survives to the tower, but MKS will finally put an end to Leaf's life.
Did you see that blink from Mastros?
Oh, Silen's going in.
Puck goes in.
All right, Silen.
He got axed. He's dead.
Oh no, phase shift up in a couple of seconds, but the bushwhack afterwards as the chain control from Motivate proving to be too much of an issue. Fight victory.
This is the deal right now. KMP is putting a lot of emphasis on finishing off his Scotty. The Scotty won't mean much. If you jump on the gyro, you will actually lose that man fight against him once the MKB is there.
Oh, stun connection, Masteros. At least the BKB is going to try and turn if they can get rid of Xiao Yu. But the burst wasn't enough. Oh no, the relocate, awkward communication, but they'll still get Tigger. They've got a really good ward in the river that can utilize Coil into the core down there, all in the midst of it all. It's MKS will just shred them apart. Motivate, they can do nothing but stand there and watch as MKS gets an ultra, and there was no...
In the draft,
lane.
RSG have...
Bottom lane, Blur's gonna pop, they see KMP. They're gonna look to instantly pounce on this opportunity. Now KMP needs some assistance. They know the BKB's on cooldown, a big window for them to get rid of the Phantom Assassin. Now considering high ground, Masteros is trying to enter the fight, but the damage from MKS, it's enough to be able to hold them back for the moment. They got rid of the Iris to MKS, who is unable to actually stand his ground, but it will not matter. Sand King protected for the Sandstorm for the moment, but the PA illusion is ripping them apart one by one. Is Silen, he's into the base for more.
Or maybe they will, you know, MKS with the Aegis probably feels like he's completely unkillable, and that might actually be the case.
And so, Masteros, that's a beautiful start. Double Burrow Strike's gonna force out an early BKB. They need some way to protect Silen. That's where the tether's able to come into play. Now they're forced to stand their ground inside the arena, but MKS, the perfect position for him to fight as Xiao Yu jumps to the backline, but he doesn't get the combo. A BKB from KMP is able to protect him for the moment, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade. They have the Aegis that will expire now thanks to the sharpshooter. Now, do RSG stick around without this advantage?
It's a 4 versus 3, and you don't have the heroes to catch the IO. This is a tough one right now. MKS might not have a BKB, but he still has a Satanic and the Wisp behind him. This is a lane of racks. I'd say almost. Then RSG just did a beautiful job surviving through everything. I think Motivate.Trust needed to be a bit more aggressive in this kind of a situation.
Oh, they might pounce. One opportunity with the decoy gets a stun, and now they're going to utilize that to perfection. It's a run to Xiao Yu. He gets the arena up before he dies, so setting up for a multi-man coil. But look at the boats flying in, just offering the protection. But now with MKS on the respawn, he's going to push back the side of Motivate. Unfortunately for Mastros, he'll be killed off with ease. Leaf as well. They're actually going to try and turn this. What's the play, Motivate? Got a higher ground ward, but they're in two minds, it looks like, as KMP. He needs a target. He needs a target to be able to jump to. He's going to go for a TP out instead.
You need to,
oh, no, KMP. Oh, no, KMP. Oh, he's trying to get way too greedy, wanting an extra wave, but they'll have the coil to make sure he can't just BKB TP out, and now MKS is in the neighborhood for the burst. Okay, NP just wanting that next set of items to be able to defend the base, but well, now he's going to be put in a position where he'll be forced to buy back, otherwise your objectives will soon be under siege.
So now it's about Motivate.Trust already thinking about how do we initiate combo this perfectly, and now I don't think you can actually go for the gyro. I think the gyro can easily use his BKB, and then he's not gonna die. So Motivate.Trust in a pretty bad position. I think maybe just buying back the PA
they want to jump before they get set up. Onto the gyrocopter, is the burst gonna be enough? And without the PA, KMP looking to buy back, but oh, the Satanic MKS stands his ground. The arena closing in on all heroes on Motivate. They don't have the damage in the tank. They used everything on the first lives, but it will not matter. Buyback to lacking. Heroes are gone, and RSG, they turn this game around. They're still going to look to hold the base. Gotcha Boy sieging away Xiao Yu, but the Mars, he won't even die along with the rest of RSG. That's now it's potentially time to fountain dive. But it looks like Motivate full health.
There is no Wisp though. Maybe they can kill MKS.
They're gonna run into
that
the
is their
Hoodwink.
only choice here.
Xiaobonbon, look at the Grimshark doing it all by himself. Now they catch Gacha Boy, pinning him to the wall. Poor old Gacha Boy
BKB.
just getting melted apart. Gyrocopter's got way too much damage at this stage in the game. And the G's are dropped. Does Motivate have to tap out at game 1?
I have to say, from a caster position, man, it's so easy to analyze Dota. That was such a hard call to make for Motivate.Trust to buy back on the PA before the fight even starts. But looking from this position, they had to do it. There was no way that the Gyro was gonna die without the PA. We knew it. We're looking at it, and you're looking at it as the PA, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna buy back when you stun him, but that's just not gonna be good enough in those kind of situations. You're always kind of bait them in. I don't want to buy back so that they just pull out, and because of it, Motivate.Trust, they don't really offer a here. I'm not sure, but yeah, when it comes to classic laning heroes against the Timber, you don't have any. Okay.
Interesting.
It is, yeah, not that can actually push the towers. It's a lot of chip damage that you can prevent.
We have a battle by the river though. Unfortunately, Gacha Boy is not able to step in, but he's going to be in trouble. Roger finds the Nightmare. Tigger's going to look to break this, but it will not matter with 3 heroes surrounding the Storm Spirit. It's a beautiful cogs, but Silen still has the damage from afar. And now we can stand his ground. They're both tanking the battery cell, so Tigger can't get a return kill. Maybe it's Leaf.
He's going to have the slide.
The tower hits are not enough. Still Silen falling lower and lower, but...
I think that Motivate.Trust are getting a bit of a win. They should get it.
Leaf should be killed off. Xiaobonbon, beautifully done. Xiaobonbon on the Grimshark is just ridiculous. Like, this man knows exactly where to be. It's Yonk. I mean, why not Xiao Yu? Sure, you would have loved to give that kill over to Silen, but he'll take it, especially with a rough...
He goes towards the bottom lane. He can't get a kill there. The strength of the Lifestealer is because this hero can stay on the lane for a very long time and not die. Mid lane, though.
They've able to set up, but Xiaobonbon instantly steps into mid, and Gacha Boy is going to think twice about this, but it's still a lot of damage. Hang on. Oh, Silen pops to the other shocker was only level 1, and now Gacha Boy. Oh, whoa, Silen's gonna buy back. Okay, this is a heavy commitment. They spring the trap, but he might not get the kill. Roger steps in, Nightmare at the last second. Silen gets the gold. He probably wants the Shaman kill as well. You need to give him as much gold as you possibly can after that buyback, and they will do just that. A double kill for the Ember, looking for the triple under the tier 1 tower. If Silen can catch up to the clockwork, he's got slide up in a couple of seconds, and he should be able to close the distance. Tigger, he's making him work for it. He's doing a good job, but there we go. Silen gets it, a triple. I think if Dire execute perfectly, they can defend this tower. Like, you just got Blink completed on Xiao Yu. You've got Soulbind, double Fiend's Grip as an opportunity. They're going to smoke to bottom instead. They do see KMP farming. And there we go. The Blink reveal instantly to the Fiend's Grip. They're going to look to swarm the live stealers. MKS showing up with the damage they require to get rid of the position 1. That is the first death. Like you said, they got to go back mid, though. The threat of this
act of RSG are not going to be coming. They
on
probably
zip,
made
down
the call.
bottom. Gacha Boy trying to utilize the arcane room, but he doesn't get the connection. Instant stun.
Still has the Aegis.
Oh no, he's got the Aegis, but you just feed away the first life. They've got to get out though. They've got to get out, but MKS stuck inside the cogs. The executive call for the rest of RSG members to look to avoid the fight. Silen wants to jump in though. He's into the middle, another remnant to the north. He's got one more remnant to play with on the
Halberd right now would have been a bit of a better choice.
Zip in. Gacha Boy is going to be able to run into the Mars. Not enough, long enough control though. Watch how he looks to turn. Lands a combo. Instant fought from Silen, and now with the lack of control, Silen isn't worried about anything. A remnant to the east. Do they still want to take the fight on RSG? They're lacking the numbers. Silen's doing a lot of damage, but it looks like it might be enough to turn it back in their favor. A 2-for-1. Now Masaros is over the boundary. Doesn't have anyone behind him. Masaros gonna need some assistance, but a chain gets enough a distance away. Oh, just off the mark with the chains. First Serpent was used for Roche, but it might be pretty obvious if no one defends bottom. Oh, Xiao Yu. It's an early use of the rage, and look at the backstab. They're gonna lock him inside the trees. The TPs are starting to rain him. Tigger's gonna be the first to show up, but they can get rid of the Bane. That's important. I don't know if RSG can actually stick around. They haven't executed their ultimates. The Soulbind leashing them together and will just give them an opportunity now to retreat. Unfortunately for Xiaobonbon, will not be successful. Xiaoyu actually jumps into the middle. So he's probably going to be forced to BKB TP. In fact, they want to turn it. MKS on the high ground. Now with the back line as well. They've caught Xilin. Oh no, we didn't get the BKB off. Xilin at the last second. Slight remnant, one more. But he will not require it. Xilin must stand his ground. They'll jump. Mastros sidestep the spear. Beautiful footwork from the Timber. They need to be able to control him so MKS can deal the damage, but maybe they don't want to stick around now. And yeah, they're going to look to TP. Ooh, is he stuck? Okay, he's going to... Oh, they're actually going to go for a kill instead. Timbersaur's in a little bit of trouble. Hasn't popped the hood just yet, but the rest of Radiant are behind. Gotcha Boy's going to zip to the back up of the storm.
He has no mana.
He doesn't really have any mana to utilize with this BKB, so they just walk away from Gotcha Boy. Another long Fiend script instantly taken care of as Xiaoyu slams the door shot. A massive gore tribute taking away the life for one. Now they're onto the Timbersaw next. It's just mistake after mistake is Motivate. They're not playing together as a unit, and RSG capitalize.
They can't kill anyone. That is the...
Look at the chains. Is the follow-up going to be there? Xiaoyu pushes them close to the Silen, but they don't get the stun connection. Mastros is not going to get any distance away with the Timber, though, so he might still be killed off. Oh, Mastros. No, no, no. He didn't have anyone else to follow in his protection, and now Xiaoyu is looking for more. Arena for good measure, just locking the Clockwork into the pit of death. And that is 2 down, and now they might even consider higher ground. Why not?
Man, Timbersaw, I don't want to get caught with the likes of them, and he actually doesn't get stunned up. I don't know how that worked, to be honest. Now we see that all of those trees are cut down, but let's see now.
Oh, what a nightmare. No, 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 Roger, you're way too good with this hero. You are way too good with this hero. KMP is going to try and do what he can, but Xiaoyu can easily tank through the damage of the life, so he might blink in. Oh, Xiaoyu was a madman. He was definitely considering it. Look at him, utilizing the bulwark, trying to keep the catapult healthy. Once again, the nightmare, but it will not have an opportunity for the BKB. Maybe they're just baiting, though, so they can go inside the base. Silen gets one, but the respawns are coming up shortly. Oh, no, Masaros!
He wants to die.
Chains into death. He wants to die indeed, as Xia Bonbon. They even tip Masaros.
Expecting for this to happen, but the problem is they are expecting for this to happen. We can see that all of them are together, and when that is the case, now Shadow Shaman is actually just gonna die because of this move.
Oh no, the lifestealer is disconnected. They've got the Fiend script as well. It needs to be a long hook shot to be able to cancel this, but it can. Xia Bonbon, he eats the hook shot. Alive? It's gonna cost him his life, but it looks like KP should always got an Infest carrier. Oh no, Xiaoyu just off the mark with the arena, and now they need to get out. They need to get out because the long zip in. Gotcha Boy is onto Xiaoyu. The secrets of events favoring Motivate. If they can turn this fight back into their favor, maybe they've got an angle in for this second game. As they're onto the backline, Xiaoyu's killed off. Now Roger chased inside the base. The tier 3 tower will do nothing to protect him for the moment. Maybe they get Silen as well. A BKB. Silen's going to be able to protect himself for the moment. The double buyback on the supports, but all they will get is the life of the Clockwork. To the backline, MKS is... Bonbon. There we go. Pops the smoke. Blinks away. Gotcha Boy's going to zip in. Onto Silen. Protect it for the moment. Great Inkswell. Now Silen, he's okay. They might look to go for the Clockwork instead. He's got a lot of health with the Infest, but it will not matter. Now the Fiend script, but they don't have the long-range hook shot to be able to cancel the Fiend script. It's going to be relying on Gotcha Boy to jump, but it doesn't matter. KMP's dead. And now Radiant, they need to retreat. They need to get out, but they might not be able to. Another arena doesn't catch anyone, but they have the ward in the lane that will see the Timbersaw retreating at the front of the tier 3 tower as Xiaoyu gets the spear connection. In the grave he goes, 100 seconds, no buybacks on Motivate. But they don't have creeps to be able to push inside the...
With the siege creep, but the wave through the mid lane means that this tier 3, at least the tier 3 will be going down.
Simultaneous initiation onto the Templar. Assassin is falling lower and lower, but a BKB offering some protection. Can he get out there? Blinks up in a couple of seconds. Silver's Edge as well. The detection, it's there. They finally get the Templar Assassin, but at what cost? Is Silen with the double damage. Ruta just tearing apart hero after hero. Gotcha Boy's gonna look to buy back, but he's got full mana to be able to utilize now onto Xia Bonbon. So the call has been made. RSG just gonna TP out with the sole survivors. But it was suddenly fired with the refraction. I believe they just
Smoked
smoked
on
on
vision.
reward. Xiaoyu, this is all on you to get the start. They're clumped up. See how the arena's going to come into play. The jump. Xiaoyu. Oh no. Prime target's going to be the Storm Spirit. They leash him together as well. No buyback on Gacha Boy. Another fight crumbles like that. They've broken the formation to the right side though. Timber, the longest alive, still is starting to break away the lineup of RSG, but KMP, he doesn't have the damage. He does not have the items to be able to stand his ground and man fight MKS. They're lacking detection for the moment. KMP, well, at least he'll be able to evade this for the moment, but it doesn't matter. If you lost 3 for the price of 1 in our Roche, that's not coming outside the base. Let's see. Infest into Tigger. Leaf is in the tree line. They need some way to scout out Silern. Maybe they're going to run into Xiao Bonbon instead. Oh, the Grim Show. He doesn't have the Aeon Disc just yet, so they pounce with the opportunity. But Dire, they're more than happy to take the fight as the arena controlling the neighborhood. But the backline, Roger, he's found the Fiends. Get Roger again, always on point with the ultimates, just locking these key components into place. As now KMP, he's in trouble with the backline as they swarm towards the live sealer. Xiaoyu, unfortunately, unable to catch up to Masra, so it's going to be 2 against the world.
That world seems to be insurmountable right now, and they're gonna make an example out of Masaros right now. Go back in your base, go in your corner.
No. They just found the live sealer. Chain Spit will rage it off. Gonna try and turn it around. Rage is about to expire, KP. You gotta be a bit cautious. Infest up in a couple of seconds. KP will find that extra rage duration coming through from the 25. Xiaoyu gets another speed connection. Look at the rest of RSG. As soon as one hero is stunned up, they just jump instantly to follow with the damage they were requiring for the kill. No buyback on Mastros. Now the tier 4s are under siege. One last ditched attempt for Motivate to be able to hold this game out, but unfortunately they don't have the damage, nor the heroes in the tank as the live still up, pinned against the throne that's soon to explode.
Shadow Shaman is back.
Oh, well, he can do it. I believe in you, Leaf. You can do it. Instead, you just get 2 hit down by MKS, and they'll even get Gacha Boy for good measure. Well, in fact, the throne blows up beforehand as RSG will take our first series of the night 2-0.
I think that Motivate.Trust with the drafts that they went for, they bit off a little more than they could chew, just because this is a tier 1.